Hello everyone. Do you remember your five senses video that I made? It has a part called our eyes, right? So today I'm going to make a topic like related to our eyes called optical illusions. Optical illusions are like pictures or paintings which tricks our eyes. You remember the eyes part? Today we're going to talk about them more. My presentation has got 4 kinds of optical illusions. They are 2-in-1, trick our eyes, are they moving? And the last one is called confused brain. Now, let me put it here. So, what are 2-in-1 pictures or optical illusions? They are pictures which has two paintings, like 2 points of view. Many people could think there's one kind of thing inside a picture, but other people think that it's another kind of thing. Like for example, do you know the vase picture? The picture which has a yellow vase in the middle and 2 black faces on the other side. That is what we call 2-in-1 optical illusions. There is one example. There's another 2. Could you imagine a rabbit here with his ears poking? Well, this picture is kind of like it, but they add some little details. In the ears, they add 1 small dot, so it looks like a beak. And this is the picture. When you move it like this, you can see a duck, a rabbit, and a duck in the same picture. That is a very impressive optical illusion. There's one more too. Like near my house, there's a hospital called Tucook Hospital, and it has a logo of an optical illusion too. It was like there's a bone fracture on the logo, but the fracture on the bone is shaped like a face, and outside the bone there's like some lines. It was like the pain of the bone fracture, but it's also like a hair clip. So when you look at the logo, you can see a bone fracture with some pain and a pretty girl too with a hair clip. Now we're going to discuss about the optical illusions which trick our eyes. I need to look at my mind map. Here you can see there are 2 lines, okay? I'm going to do this line A and line B. The question is, which line is longer? You can watch closely, and you can pause this video to measure how long they are, and then you can compare to your prediction that which line is longer. Next illusion. Here you can see that there are two flowers. You can look closely at this circle in the middle. The question is, which circle is bigger? This flower or this flower? And the last one, you can see there's a person here and a person here. They are far away from each other by a wall. There's a fig line here and fig line here. So the question is again, which fig line is longer? You can also pause this video and to check the lines. So there are many swirly and colorful optical illusions. So you maybe have a question: are they moving? The answer to the question is here in this part. Often those optical illusions are like in swirly shapes, colorful, and they often have small details, like they're swirly. Now, if you want to know what they are moving, you need to blend your eyes. Like your eyesight is not really good. You need to blend them. And when it's blend closely like this, you need your eyes to relax but not close. Like this. You stare at the middle of the optical illusion and you need to focus on the middle so you can know that if it's like moving or not. And the last part is confused brain. Wow, sometimes the optical illusions could confuse our brains, but well, it's not really an optical illusions, but they trick our eyes. Now there are two kinds of illusions that could trick our eyes. The first one is when you put your fingers like this, right? Your index fingers, you stare at the wall, and then you put your fingers up to your eyes, but you're not really staring at the finger. You can see there's a little finger floating in between our index fingers. If you look at another person, maybe you can't see if there's a little finger or not. But if you did it yourself, you could. And another one too. Here I'm pointing one of my fingers. I hit my left eye and I will point to that thing, something here. Yeah. And when I hit the other eye, it was like really moving. It points to another thing. That is what I call optical illusions to me. So I want to know. I want to know that if you have a confused brain or not. And do you want to know why you have a confused brain? Well, is that because sometimes, most of the times, our eyes work perfectly. You can see everything around us perfectly normal. Other times, sometimes we can't see the things around us like perfectly. They were like double, or our eyes trick us. That's why our brain got confused. So there are lots of more optical illusions, but is not in are not in here. So you can read about optical illusions or watch videos or search internet about them. Search the internet about them. Well, thank you for listening. That's all I know about optical illusions. Bye-bye. See you next presentation.